Here are some news updates for Wednesday, the 13th day of January 2021. A Nigerian Army General Court-Martial on Tuesday sentenced a soldier, Azunna Madabuchi, to death by firing squad for killing an officer. Defense correspondent Lawrence Audu has the details.
A military court-martial sitting at the 7th Division Mimalari Military Cantonment, Maiduguri, has dismissed and sentenced to death a soldier, Private Azunna Madabuchi, for killing a lieutenant. Private Madabuchi of 202 Battalion Bama had murdered Lieutenant B.S. Ngori, discharging 9 rounds of shots on him from his AK-47 rifle, killing the deceased on the spot. Delivering his judgment, President of the court, Brigadier General Ekubi Arikpo, said the soldier was found guilty of murder, punishable under Section 106, subsection A of the Armed Forces Act 2004.
The act of murder is a heinous and distasteful crime against humanity. It offends the tenets of military regimentation and professionalism, which is synonymous with discipline and law-abiding personnel. You betrayed the trust and confidence reposed on you by the Nigerian Army to ensure dignity and respect for human life. For the offense of murder is to suffer death, as provided under Section 106 of the Armed Forces Act. This sentence is to be carried out by firing squad. May God have mercy on you, on your soul. This sentence is subject to confirmation by the appropriate superior authority.
The accused soldier pleaded not guilty, but witnesses and exhibit tendered to the General Court-Martial proved contrary. The convict had been sentenced to death by firing squad as provided under Section 106 of the Armed Forces Act, but subject to confirmation by the appropriate superior authorities. God. From the Mimalari Military Cantonment, Maiduguri, Lawrence Audu, TVN News.
In a related development, Military Task Force Operation Safe Haven operating in Plateau State has denied killing 2 youths in Riyam local government area of the state, dismissing the reports linking them to the death of the youths as unfounded and aimed at discrediting the outfit. The victims, 28-year-old Jerry Bitrus and 32-year-old Joseph Davo, were reportedly killed last Sunday by gunmen in the area, while locals have accused personnel of the military outfit of complicity in the killing, which has drawn condemnations from citizens and politicians in the state. Reacting to the allegation, Operation Safe Haven insisted that it has nothing to do with the death of the youths, explaining that rather, its personnel on operation were drafted to the area on receipt of distress calls about the incident and advised the general public to disregard the allegations, which it described as baseless in its entirety. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control (NCDC) on its official website on Tuesday has announced 1,270 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total number of infections to 102,601. The center also confirmed 12 new deaths in the past 24 hours, taking the nation's death toll to 1,373, while the new infections were reported from 21 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. According to the breakdown released on Tuesday by Health Agency, Lagos takes the lead with 435 infections, FCT 234, Oyo 103, and Plateau had 86 cases. Some university vice-chancellors under the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU) have frowned at ASU for outrightly stating that there were no COVID-19 guidelines for reopening of the schools, as earlier reported, adding that universities were not ready to reopen in the emerging second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. Particularly, the Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Professor Felix Salako, expressed his disagreement of the position of ASU and labeled it as shocking and a disservice to the university system, stating that many universities had put in place adequate preparations for students to resume their academic activities. Professor Salako listed the institution's approach provided to tackle and prevent the spread of coronavirus disease, pinpointing the most crucial as setting up training by management on how to handle virtual lectures. The National Examination Council (NECO) has released the results of the internal senior secondary school examinations with a 2% increase of candidates who made 5 credits and above in all subjects. The registrar, Professor Goswill Ubioma, who announced this at the NACO's headquarters in Minna, Niger State, stated that the council also recognized 12 schools for their involvement in mass cheating and whole school cases of malpractice. The schools involved includes 4 in Adamawa State, 2 in Kaduna, 2 in Katsina, 2 in Niger, 1 in Taraba, and 1 in the Federal Capital Territory, while 24 supervisors were blacklisted for various offenses ranging from poor supervision, aiding and abetting, and connivance with non-candidates to write answers on chalkboards. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has pulled down 5 local wrestling and drama theatres, popularly called Gidan Drama and Gidan Dembe, at Dakibiu, Gwarimpa 1 and Sector Center districts by the FCT Ministerial Enforcement Task Force for violating the health and COVID-19 protocols. The head, Media Public Enlightenment and Advocacy of the task force, Iharo Atta, said the removal of the structures became inevitable following the failure of the operators to stop their activities at the arenas. He, however, appealed to Kannywood actors and actresses who sometimes make appearances at the centers to desist from going there. In sports, Nigeria's Under-17 has qualified for the semi-finals of the 2021 WAFU Under-17 Championship taking place in Togo, having been on the brink of elimination following their 1-1 draw with Ghana in their second leg encounter at the tournament and their 1-0 defeat by Côte d'Ivoire in their opening game at the event. The Fatai Amos boys, however, scaled through as the Black Starlets of Ghana fell 3-1 to Les Petits Elephants at the State Municipal Lomé, seeing Nigeria through to the last 4 of the competition alongside the 2013 African Under-17 champions. To reach the final, Nigeria must beat Group A winners Burkina Faso on Friday, while Côte d'Ivoire must get past Niger Republic on the same day at the Stade Keguer, while hosts Togo were disqualified from the championship on Sunday after 2 of their players failed the magnetic resonance imaging test (MRI). On the foreign scene, the United States House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Tuesday has revealed 9 impeachment managers to proceed with the impeachment trial of President Donald Trump. In her statement, she described the process of the impeachment as a citizen's constitutional and patriotic duty to present the case for the president's impeachment and removal. It was also gathered that the United States Vice President Mike Pence wrote to the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi condemning the demand of the House to invoke the 25th Amendment, declaring Trump's inability to fulfill his duties and install Pence as acting president for the rest of the tenure. And that's the news update at this time on Television Nigerian. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Ibe.